I think is what my favorite reasoning behind this board is the fact that it's so portable. It is so powerful. I don't have to think about range on this thing every single day. I don't have to worry about it as far as range anxiety goes, power goes, stability goes, all those factors. This board is perfect for all of that because it's just the perfect size. It's the street board killer in my opinion. You have the portability form factor of what you would get inside of any of the longboard street style boards with the stability and power of a track board, essentially, and the range of a complete monster beast. So overall, a win. I think it's the factor that the portability for me is the huge plus. I love the UAV. The UAV is by far still one of my favorite boards, but the form factor of this for me, for my everyday use, for being able to pick this board up, walk into a bank, walk into a cafe, put it down next to me, and not have necessarily as many eyes on me as I do. But then the other flip point of that is I can take this to a track day and rip around a track with no hesitation whatsoever. I mean, as demonstrated in EskateCon.
Go, 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 go! Woo!
I see a battle for third place already. Oh, they're close.
Go, Jackson, go! Stay tight, stay tight, stay tight. You're good.
They're holding their position.
Yeah, they are. Well, third place switched up. There you go, Jackson. Stay smooth. Stay smooth. You're doing great. Hold on, Jackson. Go. Stay smooth. Stay smooth. Watch. Go, go, go. Stay smooth. Stay smooth. Go, Jackson. Go, go, go. Come on, Mark. Let's go, buddy. Oh, go, Jackson. Yes.
This board is incredibly stable, incredibly carvy. I mean, these Rosita trucks are insane. Double king-like performance on a reverse kingpin setup is nuts to me. I mean, that's such a huge beneficial factor to it. And, you know, it's just for the love. It's for the love of this sport and everything like that. That's why I dig this board so much more than I do other companies that are out there. It's definitely a fantastic product. You're paying for what you get.
So, the Hoyt Tabor is so much more than just a electric skateboard for me. It is something that is a portable power king carved machine that also allows me to just live my day-to-day life. Like I said before, is that having a Hoyt UAV, absolutely fantastic. Having his other larger style boards that give you incredible performance stability, they've been able to take that and just shrink it down to an everyday package. With the pricing that they put out of this too, it's absolutely fantastic in that sense. I'm a huge believer in being able to use the board every single day for your everyday use versus having to change your lifestyle for your board. So obviously there's a board for everyone. I'm always super conscious of that. And I say it all the time that there's a board for everyone. If you're a mountain boarder and you love going down hills and going off-road, that's a board for you. If you are a portable king person and you need to have a short board situation where you get on and off a train, that's a board for you. For an everyday rider like myself, someone that gets to be able to take time and go run errands and stuff like that around my town, I want to have something that's also powerful, got plenty of fun maneuverability and power behind it and range. I don't have to worry about charging this thing every single day. I want to basically charge it once, leave it for the week, and be able to use it every single day as I see fit without even thinking about having to go ahead and change out the battery or charge the battery up or whatever it may be. So Hoyt has crafted something here that I think has checked all of those boxes for me and then some. It's delivered something that I couldn't actually even thought about I needed until now. It's one of those situations where form meets factor and power meets performance all in one package, and really has kind of shaped a really beautiful situation in that sense. So living where I live, as you can see, by the ocean, growing up surfing, growing up snowboarding, growing up skateboarding, having something that on days where it's flat like this right now is a huge factor for me, where I'm able to go ahead and still practice my surfing ability and also e-skate. So I feel like that e-skate in general has just fit that lifestyle for me, is that maybe I can't get into the water every single day, but the fact is that I can get on an electric skateboard every single day. And this wave always is carving at the perfect time. And I love it for that reason alone. Today we are going to do a little lunch break range test. I'm going to do the loop that I normally do with my group ride, which is around 12 to 15 miles, depending on how far you go and where you're actually going. But I'm also just going to take you guys along for the ride and show you how this is in my day-to-day life as well too. Obviously, I've said before that this board fits the bill for me more so than any other UAV product or dad bod even than Hoyt's put out for me. Street style board for me fits my lifestyle just because of what I need it to do. And essentially, I need to be able to ride around town. I need to be able to bring it into places and not have a giant monster board behind me. So the Tabor has done that. They accomplished that mission with that. So you respect the law. Don't go into traffic. But at the same time, I have tacos waiting for me. So grab a quick bite and then do this range test. The Tabor definitely fits my life for multiple reasons, but one being the fact that I can bring it into restaurants, hang out, eat food, get back on the road. It's just one of those simple, easy things. Check out this tack. Korean fried chicken, soy ginger, and then a kimchi burrito. This thing is banging. All right. So we are 5 miles in, 5.1 miles in exactly. It still says I have 32 miles of range. And I've used 37 watt hours per mile, 187 watt hours consumed total right now. So plenty of watt hour power on this thing. I believe it's over 1,400 watt hours of actual power on this thing. So pretty fucking awesome in that sense. Let's go ahead and just get down to the end here and see if we can turn around back that way. All right. We have traveled total of 7.5 miles right now. We've used 278 watt hours, still at the 37. We still says 29 miles of range on this thing. We've been riding for about 38 minutes. Pause there too because I also had a quick taco break. I've been riding into the wind this entire time, so going back this way I'm going to be riding with the wind, so I imagine it's going to be a lot smoother of a ride, a lot easier, not as much headwinds in that sense. But definitely so far an absolute range beast. I can't wait to continue this thing. So far, everything about it. Tires fantastic. Everything about this thing super fast, super clutch, and very carvy, which is what I love about this thing. It's got stability at the higher speeds. It feels like you're carving super quick on this thing. You're able to, even at high speeds, rip around this thing. I truly do love it. So let's go ahead and keep riding, and we'll check back in a little bit. Checking in here. I'm 12.1 miles in to my lunch break ride. I ran the batteries.
fast as possible. Still have 25 miles of range left. I have been carving aggressively. My average speed has been well into the mid 20s. Obviously, the headwind, stuff like that, my weight. There's a lot of factors that come into when you're riding an skateboard. But let me tell you the amount of fun I'm having on this thing. People don't really know how to react to either when you're doing this faster than the speed limit. The speed limit right now is 25 miles an hour, and I'm doing way more than that. So people kind of look at you a little sideways when you're riding on something like this.
I have no idea when, but at some point my tire got flat. Chewed up the rim a little bit here. You know, some nicks and stuff like that. But what a testament to them, because I didn't have to worry about a run flat there. So I was carving and running. All of a sudden I heard like a little bit of noise, got off the board, and you know, when I walked inside, I checked it out, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe it was like a bearing or something that was loose. Nope, totally flat tire there, but the never run flat tires, didn't have to worry about that, and I was carving and probably hitting 28 to 30 miles an hour on that. So God only knows when that actually happened. Also, probably affected the range. I'm not redoing that range test. We'll just keep at it.
So all of those factors in general for me are why I think that the Tabor is one of my favorite skateboards ever made. The fact that the portability, the power, carvability, and form factor for me, for my lifestyle, fits all of those boxes and then some. I think that anyone who gets on one of these boards is going to be incredibly satisfied with anything that they've come across. Hoyt, in my opinion, you guys are king. You've done an incredible job with your boards, and in my personal opinion, I think that it's a well-deserved look at when anyone who's considering picking up an electric skateboard. Beginner, novice, pro, I think you're going to find something in this board for everyone.